Hi guys, today we'll be doing an unboxing and review of my new car, 2016 BMW X5. Let's go do this, baby. Hi guys, welcome to my new car. Let's go for a ride. I'm gonna go ahead and start the car. You'll notice that I do have a rear camera. This is actually the most basic model you can get. This is the S-Drive 35i. And I got it with the option of a rear camera. All right, everything else is basically standard on all of the BMW X5, and this is basically the 2016 edition. And let's go ahead and go for a ride. And this thing is actually pretty cool. One thing I really like about it, all the controls are on the center console, right? So I can actually control my whole car without having to worry about taking my eyes off the road. If you go to multimedia, you can go ahead and connect your external devices. I got my Asus Zenfone Zoom connected right now because that's what I'm going to be doing a review soon. You can actually connect multiple Android devices, iPhone devices, whatever. I've connected also all my other phones. So I really like that option that I can connect unlimited number of Android devices. So in a way, it's sort of high on Android. It also syncs all your contacts from your phone, whether you have a Android or iPhone, which is really nice. I really like the little things they really paid attention to. I really like the sunroof, it's huge. Also, you have the option to close the shade. So when you don't want the sun, you can completely close it out. And this car comes standard with navigation, this display. This is all part of all X5s. So if I go to navigation, go to map, it's going to show me where I'm going. Also, we can go some places. There's a button on my steering hand wheel, and then I can say, let's try this. Navigate to Golden Gate Bridge. It takes a little while, but it works. No! All right, let's try that again. Navigate to Golden Gate Bridge in California. Okay, it's kind of failing. So that's the navigation feature. If you know the address, it works really well. But it's cool that it's included. For the data being used for navigation, it's all part of the purchase price. So you don't have to buy OnStar or anything like that. One thing I really like is all the BMW stuff that comes with it. You don't have to pay anything for the first 4 years. Okay, if you connect your external device, you can use it as a phone. And obviously you can also listen to Pandora, listen to all your music on your phone. And also it has a CD player, DVD. Also you can watch DVDs or play your CDs. But we are headed to San Francisco right now from Daly City. Let me show you the map real quick again. All right, that's where we're at. And I can go ahead and zoom in with the dial. See, I don't have to do anything with the touchscreen. I don't have to reach over. I can keep driving. And I'm using the dial in the center console to control all of this. All right, there's also different modes on this car. Right now I'm on Eco Pro. This thing is really nice. Like when I stop for a long time, like right now, it'll actually turn off the engine. Listen really carefully. When the green light goes on and I push on the gas, it will actually turn the engine on. So that way, if you drive in the city often, stop and go traffic, you can go ahead and not waste gas while you're just sitting behind some car. That's kind of cool. I know like electric cars, like hybrid cars like Prius do it. See that? Did you hear that? All right, we'll try that again in a bit. But that is really cool. If you live in the city and you're in stop and go traffic daily, and this is gonna save you a ton of gas. It also supports voice commands, so you can go ahead and call people. Once it syncs to your phone, you can go ahead and use a voice command to call home, call all of your favorite contacts, all without doing anything. I mean, you can do it on your phone, but I really like it that it's integrated into the car. Also, I was trying to not get all of this option, but the good thing is it came standard with it. So I was like, all right, you know, I'll use it then. Which is really nice. A lot of cars, you have to pay like extra $2,000–3,000 to get the navigation, this and that. This one, I got the standard model without anything added. This is the basic model. Also, when I bought this car, I didn't know it had a twin turbo V6. I thought it was a straight V6. So all the X5s, S-Drive 35i and also the X-Drive 35i, they both come with V6 twin turbo. 300 horsepower, I think 300 pounds of torque, 0 to 60, 6.4 seconds. They also have the V8 model twin turbo, which has got like a whopping like over 500 horsepower. They also got the diesel model, which can save you a little bit of gas. All right, another thing that I noticed, if you put it in the Eco Pro mode, if you brake, it will actually charge up your batteries just like an electric car, like a hybrid car, like the hybrid, just like Prius. So I kind of like the fact that they put a lot of the features that would normally be found in hybrids or electric cars into a gas car, so which is nice. All right, the ride is pretty smooth. Compared to my Tahoe, it's a smaller car, so you do feel a little bit more bumps. And also it's a lot more sportier. But compared to like small cars or sedans, the ride is very, very comfortable and I like it. All right, on the X5, dual climate control comes standard. Also there's heated seats for passenger and driver. I think there's also heated seats in the back also. So all the seats have heated seats. You've also got zone temperature for passenger or driver, or you can sync it. There's a button for having both sync the same temperature. You know, sometimes you drive by yourself and the passenger side comes on, it has a different temperature. You just press the sync button and it will sync it to your driver side temperature, which is really nice. So if you like a lot of tech stuff, like myself, I think you're gonna love a Beamer. And also if you get the self-parking option, you can also have the car park the car for you for parallel parking. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube, you should check it out. But overall, I really like this car. Also, maintenance is included with all the Beamers for I think the first 4 years. Is it? Yeah. So you don't have to pay any money for maintaining your car, such as changing the oil filter, fuel filter, all the main stuff you would normally spend money on. Now watch this, right? Did you hear that? So the car started up the engine, it actually shut off by itself and then started itself again as I stepped on the accelerator. So this could save you a ton of gas in stop-go traffic. All right, pricing on the Beamers. I think the base price is like $54,000. That's the MSRP. This car has like the leather option and the rear view camera option. That's pretty much it, and it ended up like $56,000. All right, just little things here and there. There's a lot of little things that I see. You know, I think I still haven't seen all the things that this car can do. But so far, it's been a fun experience because, you know, as a person who unboxes gadgets, Android, smartphones all the time, you know, I'm all about the features, all the little things that that thing can do. Whereas when I got my Chevy Tahoe, it was like super basic, you know, even though I got like a pretty good model of it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put it into sport mode now. All right, there's also comfort mode. I think this is somewhat between saving energy and having some power. And I've got it in sport mode. Now with sport mode, it becomes super responsive. Now if I go super fast like this, it will actually stay in gear a lot longer. It's a lot more aggressive, but it'll be great for those of you wanna race and stuff. I feel like this car is sort of too much power for me. I mean, even with the basic model, 300 horsepower is a lot of power. I don't recommend you guys buy this car for your high schoolers. I think that's a bad idea. Having too much power, you know, you can get into serious accidents, you know. But if you wanted to, you could go pretty fast with this car. Turbo kicks in about 1500 RPM. up to like 5,000, you can really feel it. Also, if you like modding your phone, I mean, because it already has twin turbo, all you gotta do is get some nice exhaust intake, upgrade your intercooler, and boom, you probably get like extra horsepower pretty easily. So acceleration is pretty fast. I used to drive a Rice Rocket, so with the turbo, I had only one turbo. This one has two, which is really cool. All right, as far as how big the car is, it surprisingly has a pretty big space. And the trunk opens with your remote or with the touch of the button, and it opens up automatically. And also you can actually control, if you go into settings here, you can actually control how much the trunk opens, which was really cool. I was kind of worried because I usually carry my golf club, my daughter's golf club. I also carry a longboard, a penny board. I carry all of these every day. So I was worried that I'm not going to be able to fit it all in there, but I was able to fit all those in fine. And also, those of you who live in Metro City, you can actually cover everything up so no one can see what you have in your trunk. And there's also a hidden compartment in the trunk. That's usually where your spare tire goes. This car has no spare tires. The tires it uses are basically flat tires. They can run on flat, so you don't need spares. So if you get a flat, you can still ride it just like a spare tire. Overall space, it's not super huge like my Tahoe, obviously, but you're gonna have a lot more space than like sedans, smaller, regular, compact cars. All right, another cool thing with the lighting, if you go into settings lighting here, and you can go ahead and change the interior lighting. So I've got it set at blue, white, blue. You can also set it to orange, white, white. That changes the interior colors of your car. You can go blue, white, white. Basically like blue, white, or orange. But it's kind of cool. You get these nice lights that light up at night. I'll help you see stuff without, blinding you. Also with BMW's Connecteddrive, if your car gets stolen, all you have to do is call a number, tell them it's stolen, and they'll track it and find it for you with the police, which is nice. You don't have to pay extra like OnStar. It's all included with the price of the car. I mean, I really like that. A lot of things are included with this car. You don't have to worry about it. So it might actually end up saving you some money. All right, my unboxing is getting kind of long, but basically I really like this car. I didn't really like Beamers a couple years back, mainly because I've never driven one. I was also very hesitant about buying one, but after I bought it, I found that you could do all these things and it feels like a solid car. The most important thing, it's a very safe car. It's got good safety ratings. It feels solid. If you drive like cheaper Honda, Acura, all the smaller cars, when you drive it, you can feel it like shaking, You feel like everything's made out of plastic, like my old Mitsubishi Eclipse. Like everything literally vibrated and fell off over time. Whereas this one feels solid, like the frame is solid. I feel pretty safe in it. So if you're thinking about getting a SUV, if you want the biggest size Beamer, this is pretty much it. This is the biggest car they have at Beamer until they come out with the bigger car. So I sort of accelerated a little bit there. I'm not too much of a racer or anything like that. I just want to get something safe. I just don't want to bother with cheaper cars because, it's life and death. If you have kids like myself, spend more money on your car and maybe less money on going out. I think the car is the most money you should spend on, especially if you commute often. If you spend a lot of time in the car, even though I don't drive much, but I have to drive Peony everywhere, so I need to get a safe car. And this car makes me feel safe. That's pretty much it. That's why I bought it. Bottom line, does it feel safe? Apart from all of this, I don't really care for all of this. Point A to B, is it big enough? Does it have safety features? Stuff like that. And thanks guys for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe. I'm probably not gonna need to buy a car for a couple of years now, and I'm a pretty satisfied customer right now, and I hope this review helps you in choosing your next vehicle. Have a great day, and as always, stay on Android and cars.
Stop.